Hello, Helen Shaw here. And you guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit today about why essential rewards. A lot of people are like, well, that's a really cool program, but why should I go on it? So my thought process on this is that, you know, and this is how I realized that this was a really good program for me, was that I would go to the grocery store and I would go hit the left side of the store, and that's how our store set up. And I would hit the personal care section, and I would grab all of my stuff that I needed there, right? I mean, lotions and shampoos, conditioners, makeup, um, hair care products, just anything that you use over there, toothpaste, dental floss, um, everything, right, from that personal care stuff. And I would throw it in my shopping cart, and then I would go do my grocery shopping. Well, when I would do my budgets, I would always like look at my credit card bill and go, well, gosh, I spent this much at the grocery store. Well, really, I didn't spend that much at the grocery store, because once I removed all of that personal care stuff, it brought my bill way, way, way down. Now, when I go shopping, I don't even go to that side of the store anymore. I walk in, I grab the food that I need, and I'm out of there. Then I would have to make a special trip over to like the vitamin shop or to GNC, because I would do shakes and vitamins and all that kind of stuff, right? So I go there and I slide my little credit card and pay for that. And then I would think, oh, well, that's all I'm spending in my personal care section, right? No. So then when you start to do the math, you start to realize how much money you're actually spending outside of the house. And my credit card only gives me back 1%. I don't know about you guys. I know I get 3% on some purchases, but it's usually like big box stores or I think gas too. I get like 3% back on that. So I'm like, okay. So when I actually started looking at the figures, I was like, wow, I'm actually spending a heck of a lot of money on this other stuff, and they're all chemical ridden products, and so they're not really good for me anyway. And so then I started shopping at like Whole Foods or any of those little more of the naturopath stores, and buying my shampoos and things like that there. And then I was like, wow, so now I'm spending money over here and spending it all over the place. So it was all kind of spread out, so I didn't really see what was going on. So when I decided to get on the Essential Reward Program, I kind of kicked myself in the butt, because I was like, why didn't I get on this thing sooner? Had I seen the benefits of it? So what are the benefits of it? The benefits are that you're buying everything one time, once a month, in your store. Okay, you are a wholesale member. You are a Young Living member, which allows you to buy product at wholesale. All right. When you get on the Essential Reward Program, you're not only getting your product at wholesale, but you're also getting a percentage of that purchase back in cash. So every time you shop for like the first 3 months, you're getting 10% back, and after that, you're at 20% back, and after 24 months, you're at 25% back. I don't know any credit card that gives you back that much, and it puts it in an account for you. It's a little cash account, and you can see it every time you log into your Young Living account, and it shows you how much money you have in there. And so then you turn around and you can spend that on more product. So on average, I can't even say on average, because I hop on and I just buy the little things that I need. Let's say I forgot to buy toothpaste and I need a tube of toothpaste, so I'll hop on a quick order and I'll use my free money and I'll buy like 3 tubes of toothpaste, and all I got to do is pay shipping on it, right? Which is the cost of 1 tube of toothpaste in the grocery store. Big deal. And I do notice that I'm using a lot less product when I'm using stuff, because it doesn't disintegrate like the store-bought stuff, number one, like even the soaps. Soaps will last you 3 times as long with the natural stuff, because it doesn't have all those additives that make it like foamy and make it like deteriorate really fast. Plus, it's good for you. The shampoos, you don't need as much shampoo. You just use a little bit. Toothpaste, the size of a pea on your toothbrush. Do it with a dry toothbrush. Don't wet it first. And you don't even have to rinse and spit out when you're done, unless you got stuff going on in there that you don't like the taste of. But, it's pretty incredible how much better this stuff is for you. Lotions, skin lotions. I mean, my skin is incredible now. Don't even know how old I am. 50 something, 56, I think. But, my skin is incredible for my age and for as much as I do. I'm a sun goddess. I'm out in the sun all the time. And I'm always working with my hands. My hands are just really beat up. Look at, I even got paint on them right now just from yesterday. But I'm always lifting and working and doing rough things, but yet my skin is ultra soft and ultra smooth and it feels amazing. So using these products is really good for you. So what other kind of things, if you look in the catalog, oh my gosh, I was like browsing. We just got our new catalogs out just recently. So if you look through here, the stuff that you can buy from your own account is incredible. We have the men's care line, which is your Shoetrons and all that stuff. So, and then we have a whole kids care line, which is wonderful. We have a whole personal care, lotions, moisturizers. We now have makeup. We have skincare. I don't know, you guys probably can't even see this, but look, and you should be getting, everybody should have gotten a catalog in their last order. And you can just breeze through here. I mean, it's amazing the amount of products that we have that you would normally be spending money even at Walgreens, to go get vitamins and stuff like that. These vitamins, you guys, are so much better. And if you don't understand the vitamins, hop on YouTube, and with every email that I send you, and I do send you guys like at least 2 emails a month, there's always a link to a YouTube channel on there. And look at Lindsay Elmore and watch some of her YouTube channels, or even on Facebook. She is our Young Living pharmacist, and she breaks down the ingredients that are in these things and explains how and why they work in the body and why they're so much better for you than the crap that you buy in the store. I'm sold on this stuff. My health has been so much better, knock on wood, but I haven't had any issues. And even if I get a little cold or something, I'm only down for a couple of days, and I'm not even really down, like I used to be. I used to be down, right? The fevers, the whole thing. And it just isn't the case anymore because I'm taking better care of myself. So we have the whole, nutrition line. Oh my gosh, the sleep line, the Ningxia bread, amazing superfood for your body, healthy and fit. The Kids Sense, seedlings. Now we have a whole seedlings area for for the babies, diaper rash creams and things like that. There's just so much in here. Diffusers, and then of course there's all your oils, for diffusing and stuff. So, take a gander and look through the catalog and see what you can figure out. But I'm telling you that the Essential Reward Program is freaking amazing. And the amount of free product that you get just for being on the program is so worth it. People quiver about, oh, well, look at that, a bar of soap is like $10. Well, if you walk into a health food store and you go to buy a bar of soap, that's how much it's going to cost you, all right? So if you're trying to make that little switch over to chemical-free living, you're going to see that those products do cost as much. I was just in a store last week, and I was looking at their house cleaners and things like that. The prices are really comparable with what we have, and the cool thing is that you don't use as much of the natural stuff. So even with like our Thieves house cleaner, use a capful or 2 capfuls or even 3 in a bottle, just depending on how big your bottle is. And 1 bottle of that little house cleaner, okay, so it's like $21 or $22 for a bottle. And you're like, oh, but I can go to the store and buy a $3 bottle of, Windex or something like that. And it's like, okay, so and then you're buying that every, month or so, you're replenishing that bottle, and you buy 1 bottle of the Thieves, and it's going to last you over a year. Mine lasts way over a year. I guess I just don't clean that much. No, I'm just kidding. I do, but you just don't need that much. So a little bit goes a very, very long way, and it ends up costing you like 20 or 30 cents a bottle to make. You can't get any cheaper than that. The soaps are going to last you a little bit longer. Everything's going to last longer. The toothpaste is going to last way longer because you don't have to put all that toothpaste on your brush. You do a pea size is all you need. Don't wet your toothbrush. Brush your teeth. I did a whole video on toothpaste just to show you how wonderful it was. So you guys get on the Essential Reward program and try it and start making that conversion. And all you have to do on that program is a $50 minimum a month, okay? That's not really hard to do. And this way, if you're someone who doesn't like to waste the products that you already have, just, keep using them. And as you run out, don't run to the store and rebuy. Hop on your website and get a percentage back and get a better product. And I'm telling you guys that once you start using all these products, you're going to be flipping amazed at your health and how much better you're feeling, and you're going to want to share. And then once you start sharing these products with people, then you're going to start making a little paycheck in the mail without even trying. I mean, that's how I started. I just started sharing my stories with people and just sharing the product, going, man, my people walk into my house now and they're just like, your house smells amazing. What do you do? Or what are you diffusing? Or, a lot of people don't even know what I do for a living because I just don't put it out there for everybody, but they come over and they know what I do right after they walk in the door. But I mean, I've had people over and they're like, I left your house, and they call me back later and say, I want to come back because I felt amazing while I was in your house. I mean, just that, the whole feeling, and it's the frequencies of the oils that I'm diffusing that actually make people feel amazing while they're here, and they're uplifted, and they've got the energy, and they got what they needed while they were here, which makes them want to come back. Which to me, that's wonderful. I love that. So there's so many perks. I mean, I could just talk all day long about the perks of these products, and even just the Ningxia Red. I buy the 30 pack every month, and sometimes I buy the bottles, but just knowing that I'm feeding my body and how well I'm doing just by being on that product, just that one alone, and then like I take obviously some supplements too. I don't OD on supplements. I don't take, I don't have to take something every day, and maybe a couple times a week is all I do. Even my Thyromin. I take it before I go to bed at night, but I don't do it 7 nights a week. I only do it 3 or 4 nights a week, and I'm noticing a difference. I take my Sulfurzyme, several times a week. Sometimes I'll go through the whole bottle. It just depends. I'm one who I can listen to my body, and I know exactly what's going on with it because I've been taking care of it so much these past couple of years that you actually do get to that point where you know what your body needs, and you just kind of do it. It's like, oh, I think I need to do a little cleanse, this week. So I'll pull out the stuff for a cleanse, and I'll do a little cleanse. I'm feeling a little stopped up, and I'm one of those people, I'm a bashful bathroom person, especially when I'm traveling. It's really hard for me to go to the bathroom in strange places or when I'm staying in hotels and stuff. It just, I don't know what it is, but I think a lot of us are that way. And I make sure that I take Comfort Tone with me. I take Digize with me, and, pop a little bit in my water or take a Comfort Tone, and, done. No issues, no problems. So you really, once you start taking care of yourself and feeding your body properly, your body will talk back to you, and you will know exactly where you're at and what you need and when you need it. Even leg cramping and stuff like that when you go to bed at night, we can take care of that, and all you have to do is use the right products, a little extra magnesium in your diet. The calcium has magnesium in it. It's wonderful for that. And if you need a super dose on magnesium, like I did, I actually did have to run to Whole Foods and go get just some straight magnesium. And I did that through one jar, and now I'm just doing mineral essence, and I do the calcium, and my leg cramps are gone. So sometimes you need a super boost of something, which is okay. Just because Young Living doesn't carry it, doesn't mean it's, I can only do Young Living. No, I mean, I run out and get stuff once in a while, but I don't do it that often. And that's the point I'm getting at, is that you can buy just about everything that you need from your own store, get up to 25% back in cash. And then when you do need those little things in between your orders, use your free money to buy it with. And all you got to do is pay shipping. So it's kind of a no-brainer, and it works really, really well. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of making this video a little bit long for you, but I have a lot to say. What can I tell you? So how do you do it? How do you actually get on Essential Rewards? So just log into your Young Living webpage, and you'll be on your dashboard when you do that. And I actually have a video. If you look on my YouTube channel, it's Helen Grace Shaw, and there's a video showing you exactly how to sign up for Essential Rewards. And if you're going to do the Essential Rewards, please make sure that you also set up your PV Assistant. And I have a video on that too, explaining the PV Assistant. And they're really quick videos. You guys are like maybe 2-3 minutes at the most. So it won't take you very long to go through it. So I'm sorry for making this one so long, but I can't say enough about the product. I mean, look at my snack. These are my snacks here. I mean, this is what I'm snacking on during the day when I get hungry. The granola, the einkorn granola is amazing. It's just tasty, and it's crunchy, and it's delicious. And you can, put this in and it came with a bowl too, which I just absolutely love. But I just snack on this dry because it's so good and it satisfies me. I was hungry for lunch and I just popped a few of those in my mouth, and that's all I really needed. We have snacks too. I mean, we have like the Nisha Wolf berries and the sleep bars, and they're covered with chocolate. So they're really, really good. But there's just so many options that Young Living has, and I just hope that you'll take advantage of them. And you know what? Get a hold of me if you'd like, and we can talk a little bit more about the products. I've had people ask me like, where should I start? Where should I start? Well, it's so hard for me to say where you should start. You have to start where you feel comfortable. A lot of people start with, just the changing out their chemical, like house cleaners and things like that, for the Thieves house cleaner. So once you run out, just throw it away. Or, what I did, honestly, I threw it all away. I bought the Thieves house cleaner, and I threw away all the other crap. And I just bought a couple of spray bottles. And so that I had them all over the house, so not just in one place. I had one in the laundry room, one in the kitchen, one in each bathroom, so that I would have something to clean with in every room. And now I don't have all those icky bottles of 409 and Simple Green and just all the crap that I used to use. And I seriously had like a giant garbage bag with all the chemical stuff. This stuff I've tried over the years. This didn't work, and you just kind of throw it under the sink, and forget about it. And you buy something different to try, and you never finish the stuff that you had before because this one worked better than this, whatever. But I ended up with a giant garbage bag just full of stuff. And now if you look under my sink, you'll see 2 bottles. You'll see the Thieves house cleaner, and then you'll see my homemade version of my Windex, which is what I use on my windows, which is just really vinegar and water in a spray bottle. So it just makes life so much less complicated when you don't have to have all this stuff. It's just so easy and so nice. But anyway, so you guys take a look at this, and if you want, look at the video. If you want to keep watching, I'll show you really quick how to sign up for Essential Rewards, which, you guys, is so simple. All you do is log in to your Young Living page. And let me do a real quick screen share here with you. Okay, screen share. You log into your Young Living page. When you're here, you'll be at your dashboard. Click on Essential Rewards, and it will walk you through. There's a template that it'll walk you through, and then every time you log in, this is the page you're going to see. And go in there, change your order, view your order, change your shipping, payment, change your processing date. Mine already processed for this month. Otherwise, I could process it anytime I want to. I can look at my order history. I can, and here's my points. My points are right up here. So I just got my order in the mail the other day, but let's say I forgot to order something. I would go on quick order and I would use these points, to buy more stuff. So it's kind of a no-brainer, and plus you get all the free product. Oh my God, like, was it last month? It was like $300 worth of free product. This month it's a little bit less. It's like closer to 200. But every month you get free product, and at 3, 6, 9, 12, and I think 18 months or something like that. Anyway, you get like all these free little gifts just as thank yous for being on the program. Stop share. There we go. So it's, like I said, it's a no-brainer. Do it, and do it today. And it's really nice. And like I said, you can budget yourself if you want to. But if you start looking at how much money you've spent in the stores, you know, you're going to be like, this is truly a no-brainer. So you spend maybe 100, 200, or 300 on your own website here, buying all your personal care stuff, and get 100, 200, or $300 worth of free product, plus that percentage back in that little rewards box up in the corner. So it's cash, it's free cash, and I just will never understand why everybody isn't on this thing. I think we probably have about 80% of you on Essential Rewards, which is wonderful, and I thank you so much for that, because it just makes my heart feel amazing to know that you guys are doing things that are good for you, you know, good for your body, and that you're loving your products, and that's important to me. You know, that's why I'm here, and that's why I do what I do. I love what I do for a living. I can't say any more about it. Anyway, I could sit here and talk all day because this is kind of fun. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Please shoot me a message, call me. Most of you do have my cell phone number. If not, you're with me on Facebook, and you should have my email address, because I do send emails to everybody. So thank you guys, and if you're watching this video and you're not a Young Living member, get with the person who introduced you to Young Living, and if you don't have that person, shoot me a message. Find me on Facebook. I'm Helen Grace Shaw, and shoot me a message even off my website there, and let's connect, and I would be more than happy to help you find a sponsor and an enroller. Okay? All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you all. Mwah.